Hi guys, it's Allie. Welcome to another Thrifty Thursday, where I visit a local thrift store in search of tingly items to share with you. Now, if you've never seen Thrifty Thursday, there are 3 basic rules that I have to follow. Rule number 1, I cannot spend over $5. Rule number 2, the item or items that I find have to be not only tingle-worthy, but also they have to be useful to me in some way in my own life. Can't just be pointless. And rule number 3, each time that I visit the thrift store, I have to bring something of my own to donate. Something that I'm not using anymore, but that could benefit someone else. Now, I've noticed that a lot of you guys have been showing interest in the comments in knowing what I've donated on my trips to the thrift store. So because of that, I'm going to try and incorporate that into each Thrifty Thursday from now on. Starting with today, I'll tell you what I donated. Can't show it to you because it's already donated. But I donated a bathrobe that was not flattering on me at all. It made me look like your grandma and not your hot grandma. And I also donated a little brown belt that I never ever wore. And they're both in great condition, but I just didn't want them anymore. So that's what I donated. And I'm really excited to show you what I found and interested to hear what you guys think about it also. First thing I'll show you, I got 2 things. And I only spent about $4, so I was under budget. The first thing I got, I want you guys, you smarties out there, to tell me what in the Sam hell this is, because I'm gonna use it as a tiny ice cube tray. And you can't stop me. Yeah. I don't really believe in my heart of hearts that that's what the purpose of this item is. But I really honestly couldn't tell you what the purpose is. Now, I got 2 of these for like 99 cents. Yeah, 99 cents for both. And one of them, as I said, is currently in my freezer, full of water, freezing into tiny ice cubes. And I'm gonna show those to you, hopefully, when they're frozen. And for those of you who saw last week's Thrifty Thursday, you're thinking, wow, this girl is really obsessed with ice cubes. And I must tell you that you'd be wrong. I'm not obsessed with ice cubes. I might be obsessed with ice cubes. I don't know, I saw this and I imagined all these teeny tiny little ice cubes in my drink, and I couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist. Because I love tiny ice cubes. I love tiny things. You know that about me. You know that by now. You know that I love tiny things. So, yeah, I'm really excited to see how those turn out. I haven't counted these yet. I want to know how many of these there are. So let's count the spaces. I won't count each one because that would take a little while, so I'll do it the easy way. Or the fast way. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's 6 this way. Let's count how many this way, and then we'll multiply. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 6, 15 times 6 is 90. So there's 90 little spaces in here. Oh, so I'm gonna have 90 adorable little ice cubes. Oh my god. I'm really, really, really excited. Now, the reason I think that this is not a tiny ice cube tray is that it doesn't bend really well the way an ice cube ice cube tray sort of needs to be able to pop the ice cubes out. But I mean, things have more than one use. A lot of things, so I do have a feeling though that I'm gonna feel really silly and really dumb when one of you, or many of you, tell me what exactly this item is. I was at the store and I was sitting there really considering this because I wanted it, and I probably would have bought it even if there was no such thing as Thrifty Thursday. But I was thinking, I'm taking a risk by getting on camera and telling all of these smart people that I'm gonna make tiny ice cubes with this thing. And they probably know exactly what this is, and that I'm an idiot for seeing an ice cube tray when I look at this, but that was a risk I was willing to take. That's how much I love tiny things. And you know what? I know that you guys will accept me no matter what. Even if I am a little dumb. But I am curious. Very, very curious. Maybe I'm right. Maybe that's exactly what this is. But I doubt it. I do doubt it. I'm in a very good mood today because I got up really early and just accomplished a lot today that I wanted to get done, and made some new friends today, which was cool. And of course I found, when I was at the thrift store, I found this item and the next one I'm about to show you that I'm very excited about. So, yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling happy. Okay. Well, I won't spend too much time on this because I'm going to show you the results of my freezing endeavors in a little while. So now I want to move on to the next item that I got. This is cool. I've never, ever, ever owned anything that was an as seen on TV item, but now I do. I don't know if you've seen these or heard of these. I have not, but I think they're probably in the same genre of kitchen gadgets as like the slap chop. Which, side note, if you ever want to get me the best Christmas gift ever, buy me a slap chop. Because I desperately want one. Because I cook so much. I always cook. And chop a lot of vegetables. I cook with a lot of veggies and things, and a slap chop I feel like would just solve all of my problems. Anyway, I found this at the thrift store, and it's called Eggies, which is adorable. And what it is, or what they are, I should say, are little plastic pods, I guess you could call them, that you use to hard-boil eggs, to make hard-boiled eggs. But you get to skip the part of hard-boiled eggs that sucks, which is the peeling. I hate peeling hard-boiled eggs. I hate it. It feels like there just is not a correct way to do it. There isn't. It's just, you're just at the mercy of the egg. If it wants to peel properly, then you're having a good day, but most of the time it doesn't. I don't know. I'm sure that there's a trick, but I've never had much luck. Anyway, with these, what you do, and I'm going to demonstrate for you, what you do is, here's the instructions right here. So you actually crack the egg into the little pod thing, which I'll show you, which is interesting. You crack the egg into it, and then you boil the eggies, the little pods, and then you open it up, and you have, ideally, supposedly, a perfect hard-boiled egg without the shell, just like that. And I've already opened this and run all the parts through the dishwasher so they're clean. So I'm going to take them out and show them to you, because they're really cool. And then I have some eggs here, and I'm going to crack them and put them in the Eggies and make some hard-boiled eggs to show you. Oh, and this also comes with a little bonus egg separator, which separates the egg yolk from the egg whites if you like to cook with egg whites, which I do sometimes if I'm feeling especially health conscious that day. Usually though, if I want to cook with egg whites, I'll just buy a little carton of egg whites, because I hate to waste an egg. But I may use this for something sometime, if I can get it out. Okay, here it is. So, yeah, you just crack the egg in here and hold it over a little bowl, and I guess the yolk stays in here and the egg white runs out these little openings. That's pretty cool. It comes with some instructions, which I will read briefly. Not all of them, but I'll skim over for you. Actually, this is important. It tells you how long to boil the eggies, depending on what you're after. So if you want soft-boiled eggs, or you want medium or hard-boiled. I really like soft-boiled eggs. I grew up eating them with my grandparents, and they would make little strips of toast, like long little strips of toast to dip in the egg yolk, and they call it eggs with soldiers, I think. Yeah, the toast was the soldiers. I don't know, they're British. Okay. So yeah, it gives little instructions on how to put it together, which I don't really need. I know how to do it. But it tells you how to how to actually fill them with the eggs now. This says to crack the egg into the Eggies, but I'm not going to do that because I'll show you why. The opening, once it's all constructed, just doesn't look, I don't know, big enough. I feel like I'll get egg everywhere. So I'm going to crack eggs into a bowl and then pour them in. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Just crack the eggs into the Eggie, boil them for a certain amount of time, and bada bing bada boom. So my eggs are extra large eggs. So according to this, if I want to hard boil extra large eggs, I need to boil them for, okay, no, I don't want hard boiled. I want medium boiled, because hard boiled, they always end up a little bit too dry for me, so I want medium boiled. So for medium boiled, I need to do 6 to 7 minutes. So that'll be good. Okay. Eggies. I like their little E right here. It's cute. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So there's 6 of them. It comes with 6. I'll show you each part. I really like hard-boiled eggs. They're a good sort of healthy snack. I like to have them after a workout. Get some protein. And my boyfriend loves my deviled eggs. I make a mean deviled egg. So I'm definitely, if these work as well as I hope, I'm definitely gonna get a lot of use out of this item. To be quite honest with you guys, I did see a slab chop at the thrift store. It was right next to this. And I was so tempted to get it for Thrifty Thursday, but 2 things stopped me. Number 1, it was over budget. It was $6. And I really try and stick to the rules. Stick to the budget. But number 2, I was thinking, yes, I want this, and yes, I'll definitely use it, but how tingly is it gonna be if I'm like, chop, 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 chop? Might be kind of loud, so I thought it might not be the best trigger item, tingle-worthy item, so I let it go. Okay, so here are the 6 little bottoms, Eggie cup bottoms. I'm going to demonstrate how to assemble the Eggie cup. These are the tops. And you see what I mean now about trying to crack an egg in there? I don't know. I could do it, but I don't know if I would get a good crack. I prefer the side of a bowl, a glass bowl. Okay. So then okay. So you put this on here. Screw it on. There we go. Okay. And then you want to put this piece, it's called a collar. Screw that around the middle. I'll do that. Nice and secure. There we go. And then, these are cute. These are the little tops for the Eggie cups. So this just screws onto here. Just like that. And then you drop this into your pot. and boil. And then you take this off, and then you take off the top also, like the top half, and then the boiled egg will be sitting in this part, and you just plop, which I'll show you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make 3 medium boiled eggs for you today. So I'm going to construct 3 or 2 more of these eggy cups, and then crack my eggs and boil away. Okay, so I've got this piece. Now I need the top. Screw it on. Maybe. Grab another one. There we go. Get my middle collar. Screw that on. Okay, and then get the little top. I actually don't really need to be putting the tops on because I'm just going to take them back off in a second anyway. But just for demonstration purposes. Okay, one more. I could totally do an infomercial for these. I'm a natural. This one's still a little bit wet from the dishwasher. Okay. Get the collar. What's cool about these two is that they stand up, so if you like soft boiled eggs like I was talking about with the soldiers and the dipping and whatever, these act as a little egg cup, which is good because I love soft boiled eggs but I don't have any egg cups, so I can't really eat them easily. It's a bit difficult. Okay. Alright, so I've got 3 Eggies assembled. Put these down here for now. I'm gonna go ahead and take their lids off. I've got a little bowl of eggs here. I'm going to crack each one in the bowl and then pour the egg into the eggy cup. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah. Okay. So I have a towel below me, by the way, for those of you who are worried about making messes. Everything is on a towel. I'm excited. Make sure there's no shell. Did you ever think you'd be watching an ASMR video with a raw egg? I hope you're not grossed out, sorry. What is that? There's something in there I don't want. That get in there. shell, I think. Okay. Now I'm gonna pour this into the Eggie, or I hope I am. I might be pouring it all over my bed. Let's see. Very careful. Okay. It worked. I'm sorry, but I am so excited right now about this. Really interested to see what happens. Okay. So let's put the lid back on. Okay. Here's our first Eggie. Okay, I'll set that over. Yeah. I'm gonna crack my second egg. Now this is probably a little bit too loud to do up here, because my mic is right here. So I'm gonna do it over here because I don't want it to be too noisy. Okay. Egg number 2. Check for shells. And we're good. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Check for shells. All good. I really hope this isn't grossing you out. There's the egg. Alright, let's pour it in. Ready? Make sure you can see it. Can you see that? Yeah. Oh no. Awesome. Okay. Alright. Now I'm gonna go get these all set to boil. And then I'll come back and show you my hopefully awesome boiled eggs. And oh, my tiny ice cubes. So I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, I'm back with my awesome tiny ice cubes and my derpy boiled eggs that didn't really work properly, but I'm gonna show you anyway. Now, here's what I learned about tiny ice cubes in a tiny ice cube tray. I'm pretty certain that really wasn't an ice cube tray, because these ice cubes want to melt very, very quickly. But they're still so cute. Oh my god. Look. Look how cute that is. So little. Now, while I was in the kitchen boiling up these ridiculous eggs, my boyfriend made a really awesome suggestion about that little ice cubey tray thing, which I want to ask you guys about. Actually, I want to ask your opinion. So obviously these won't make great ice cubes because they are just not big enough to really like cool off a drink, because they'll melt too quickly unless you have an entire glass of them like this, of 90 of them. But he had a really good idea. suggested me using that tray to make teeny little cubes, just like this, but instead of ice, to make jello, and do that as a video. So I actually wanted to ask you guys what you think about that idea. Do you think next week for Thrifty Thursday that I should just do what I normally do and visit the thrift store and find a new item for $5? Or should I use next week's Thrifty Thursday budget to instead buy some jello and make little jello cubes to play with for you guys? And keep in mind that I wouldn't just be playing with them on camera, I will actually be making them for you. I think I'll probably use like a little dropper, since the little spaces are so small. I would use a little dropper to fill up each little space with jello mix. So tell me what you think in the comment section below. Please, I would really like to know what you guys would like, and if I have enough people say that they want to see the jello video using the tray from this week, then I'll do that instead of a new item. So yeah, tell me what you think. I like to buy this carbonated water that's flavored, but it's not sweetened. Oh, there's an airplane going over. So I'm gonna pour some of that into my glass of tiny ice cubes real quick. It's real fizzy. And it makes some nice fizzy sounds. Kind of. Yeah, these guys are melting really quickly. I like the lime flavored fizzy water. I got really hooked on it when I was pregnant with my son, because I tried to eat really healthy while I was pregnant and stay away from most sodas during that time, but I still missed the carbonation, the fizzy. So I bought that because it's just water, but with carbonation and no sugar or anything. It's not sweet. And I got really, really hooked on it. I like the lime flavor, and also the grapefruit is pretty good. And I like to mix those with juice, like especially cranberry juice. And it makes kind of a nice, refreshing, fizzy juice beverage. So try that. I recommend it. Especially if you're trying to move away from sodas, but you don't want to give up the carbonation. I like the sounds. Well, it's very cold. So yeah, comment if you know what that tray thing really is for, or comment with what you would like to see next week. Either a new Thrifty Thursday item or me using that same little tray to make little jello cubes and play with them on the screen. board and my fun purple knife. And I'm going to, I'm very embarrassed about the eggs that happened with my Eggies, but I'm not ready yet to blame the Eggies. This might have been partially my fault because after I poured the eggs in here for you guys, I realized that I had forgotten a step. So I had to take the eggs out after they'd already been sitting in hot water for a little bit. I had to take the eggs out and put them into separate bowls. And the step that I forgot was that you are supposed to put a light coating of non-stick spray inside of the plastic so that the egg comes out easily. So I had to take the eggs out to do that. But I might have screwed myself on that because they did not come out very good. So, like I said, it might have been my fault. I'm gonna try again sometime. Not tonight, because unfortunately it's getting kind of late. And it takes a little while to boil the eggs. But, yeah, don't let this deter you from purchasing this product if you were planning on it, because I don't necessarily know if the Eggies are to blame. But anyway, I'm disappointed that I have to share with you these sad excuses for hard-boiled eggs. I was excited to have real hard-boiled eggs. I know that you guys will not judge me too harshly for it. At least I hope not. So let's see. Oh my god. What is that? What is that monstrosity? Oh, it's pretty solid. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what happens. How do I get this out of here? I think just squeeze it. Oh my god. Weird. It's like half an egg. Oh, very strange. It is very, very weird. I'm gonna cut it and see what it looks like on the inside. Here we go. Huh. Well, it looks nice, at least. The yolk does anyway. This will be a nice little bedtime snack for me, I guess. It smells good. It smells like a boiled egg. What a strange video this is turning out to be. Okay, let's look at this one now. Interesting. Yeah, I think that I probably could have done a better job at making these. What is that? It's completely solid. This is like a joke. These are like joke eggs. Oh my god. I'm glad you guys accept me for who I am. Oh, messy. Because this is pretty bad. Look, that's my egg right there. Fantastic. Okay, let's get that out. Oh, it came out easily. Well, yeah, I don't think that these are useless. I just think it takes some practice, maybe. I got this too. Voila. I do have to say that the egg yolks look very pretty. Okay, last one. Let's see how this one came out. I'm thinking not much better. Nope. Wow. Well, I hope that, oh gosh, you guys like eggs. Otherwise, this video might have been extremely unenjoyable for you. And if that is the case, I do apologize. This is so weird. Look. It's like really solid. Interesting. Okay. Come on, Eggie. This one doesn't want to come out. It's stubborn. Come on. We need to get some. Use the knife. Okay, I'm gonna shake it out. There we go. So, this is what happened. It's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Eggs. Well, there you have it. Well, I'm not going to eat these right now. I might have one in a little bit, but I won't eat it on camera. But, yeah. I don't know what else I can say about these things. I'm a little disappointed, but you live and you learn. Okay, guys. Well, on that very strange note, I hope you enjoyed this week's Thrifty Thursday. I know I did. And I don't want you to forget to comment for me below, letting me know if on next week's Thrifty Thursday you would prefer me to just do the normal format, where I visit a thrift store and donate something and find something new, or if you would like to see the little tray that I showed you at the beginning of this video. If you'd like to see me make little teeny tiny jello cubes with that and make them on camera and play with them for you guys. So comment below and tell me what you'd prefer, and I will make that happen. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Thrifty Thursday, and I will be seeing you guys again very soon. Good night. I'm the tooth fairy. Hang on a minute. Yeah, so I'm a tooth